The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women. He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world. I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my video a watch and a listen. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button for those live streams. Smash that like button for the algorithm. If you have a band, song, or a video, something you want me to check out, get over to the Discord server. Left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests. Drop a link, a brief description. I'll get to it when I can. Most importantly, no matter what you do when you're done watching this video, comment below. Even if it's, you know what, just throw me some horns. Throw me some horns. Horns up in the comment section. The more comments I get, the better it helps the algorithm. You don't have to go into a diatribe. You don't have to give me a thesis. Just throw me some horns down in the comment section. Help me build the channel. If you would like to help the channel grow and contribute, we have everything from Patreon to PayPal, along with our social medias in the description below. Today's Discord suggestion is coming from Kitty of the Wilds. Said, hey man, check this out. So today we are with Epica featuring Apocalyptica. The name of the track is Rivers, and it's live at the AFIS Arena Stadium, whatever it is. Again, if you have the info, let me know. But most importantly, throw me some horns down in the comments. So today we are checking out Epica featuring Apocalyptica. The track is Rivers on the Wyldeside. Here we go. Oh, I hit that post.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Apocalyptica!
Give it up for Epica, man. That is Epica featuring Apocalyptica Rivers, and that is their live performance. Sorry, I mowed my lawn yesterday. I kicked up a bunch of stuff. It is allergy season. My family suffers from them greatly. I've been battling a sneeze this entire time, so I apologize for that. It was a fight for sure. Great atmosphere in this song, and that's what Apocalyptica is really good about. It's creating this I don't want to say darker atmosphere. That's not what I'm saying. It's a more, again, I don't want to say dark. More imposing. That's what it is. Because there are a lot of Apocalyptica tracks that bounce. They do. But they're really good about creating atmosphere, this different imposing atmosphere. I saw them here in Nashville at Memorial Auditorium with Alice in Chains. I think one of the photos in the intro is from that show. And they came out for a couple of Alice in Chains tracks. And I remember looking at one of my other DJs like, dude, that just completely changed the dynamic of this track. It really did. And what stands out for me in this track with Apocalyptica is they're harmonizing between the two voices. You have Simone's voice here, and I'll get to that in a second. You've got her voice here, but the other voice in the song is the piano. And that's the guy that he's got like wheels on his keyboard, doesn't he? Because I think I remember seeing a video of him just shooting all over the stage, and I'm like, yes. That is awesome. Beautiful harmony between the keys and the strings. Beautiful harmony between the strings and Simone. And beautiful harmony between Simone and the keys. It's very well layered. When I talk about falling into a song and turning yourself over to a song, this is what I'm talking about. You close your eyes at the beginning of this track, and her voice is literally, okay, you guys know I listen to things differently than others. I see colors and things explode in my head, and I try to put words to them of what is happening in my head. Right from the beginning of this track, Simone's vocals are the cloud that you float upon, while the world and images in the universe swirls around you. And that's her voice. Her voice is the vehicle in which you take this journey of this track, and then boom, it's over. It's crazy. It really is. It breathes with you. Her vocals secure you in a safe place to go on that journey. So while the track is building and growing in intensity, there's no fear in you, your journey, or her voice. There's nothing but safety and security there. There's nothing but bright colors, which is really, I guess, amazing would be the tone, the word, because the tone of the track, again, is imposing. It really is. There is darkness in the track. There are rich, darker tones within the track. But overall, this track gives life. It pops with these wonderful yellows and pinks and, you know, these periwinkles that are just popping everywhere. And if you picture someone in your head wearing clothes while listening to the song, they're not wearing jeans and a t-shirt, you know, kind of a thing. You know, the car that you picture yourself in, or the plane or whatever, there are certain colors that are going to appear to you. And that's what these tones give off, these wonderful colors of clarity. And speaking of clarity, the first word I wrote down was cleanliness. Cleanliness. So I don't do religion or politics. I don't. But there is, as tangential as it may be, I do have a connection here. If you will just, you know, entertain me for a moment. I wrote down cleanliness because cleanliness, I grew up as a Boy Scout, whatever. Cleanliness is next to godliness is the common expression, the common idiom in English. Cleanliness is next to godliness, okay? And in this track, that holds true not just with the description of how it's delivered. This is very clean, super crisp, right? No sharp edge, no rounded edges here. Everything is perfectly not packed. When I say packed, I don't mean, bulging at the seams. I mean, have you ever packed a suitcase really well one time and been like, and I don't want to go anywhere now? That's what I mean. Everything is packed perfectly. The space is consumed perfectly. But in a sense, you could also look at this in the spiritual and say that because of that cleanliness, because of that safety, security, the brightness, the love, the joy, the happiness that is, regardless of the lyrics, regardless of whatever, there's still a positive journey that you're going on here. That is spiritual. So when a song can take you to a spiritual place, whether it be a sense of reflection or whatever, when a song can cut through your pretenses and get to that spiritual place, that tells you that it is a quality piece of music. And last and certainly not least, Simone's vocals in this track. I wrote down operatic without being opera. I really hope you got that. That's it, it's a thing with me. It's operatic without being opera. It's difficult to sing in that key and in that register without sounding operatic, because to sing in that key and register, you train to sing a certain way. But her vocals are rockbra, if that makes sense. They're operatic without being an opera. So you can tell if you handed her, Deflator Mouse, she'd nail it. If you handed her Barracuda, she'd nail it. And they wouldn't be that far off in their delivery, because her voice is a part of her now after this period of time. So her sound is her sound. Nobody's going to do that, man. Right? Like, that's her now. And it's this wonderful, clean tone that also carries so much power with it, because it impresses upon you as being the impetus of the story, the impetus of the track. But it also has a demurity to it that almost makes you sometimes wonder if it's faded and other elements of the track take over. But when she fills her space, bro, that tone is thick. It's heavy. It's deep in its texture. And it again perfectly fills the space from edge to edge. There's no overspill. There's no struggle. There's no strain. A lot of times when you hear live vocals in that way, you'll hear drops and ramps. You'll hear trying, especially moving on stage, you'll hear difficulty in breath control. Not here, man. That's a class. That right there is people would pay money to be taught how to do stuff like, people do pay money, but that's a master class in vocal control right there. So thank you very much to Kitty of the Wilds for the Discord suggestion of Epica featuring Apocalyptica, and that is Rivers. If you, like Kitty, have a suggestion for me, get over to the Discord server, left-hand side, YouTube reaction request, drop a link, a brief description. I will get to your track when I can. Those things are definitely stacking up. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification button. Smash the like button. Throw me some horns in the comment section. You don't have to say, just all you got to do is throw some horns down there. Let's get those comments up and running. Okay? Just some horns. Help me out here in the algorithm. So I'm trying to get the channel growing. If you want to help the channel grow, we have everything down there from Patreon to PayPal, all of our social media. So thank you very much for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Thank you for being a friend. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.